If your last weekend went over like a lead balloon, stick around the famous 1540, Mama, because this one's going to go over like a Led Zeppelin.
You need it cooling, baby, I'm not fooling.
From 4 o'clock Friday till midnight Sunday, WPTR is going to give away a fat 40 brand new Led Zeppelin 4 albums.
With a purple umbrella and a 50-cent hand.
And you'll hear their heavy rock and roll from the good times, bad times of Led Zeppelin 1 till when the levee breaks on Led Zeppelin 4. This weekend, the Led Zeppelin Weekend, brought to you with a whole lot of love from all hit music, WPTR.
I've seen all good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way.
That's song 18 this week. That's Yes in Your Move at 2:11 WPTR time. Tri-City weather, sunny and cold this afternoon, the high near 20. Then clear and cold tonight with a low near 0. Increasing cloudiness tomorrow with a high near 30. Precipitation probability near 0. Right now it's 19 at WPTR. With this reminder, the Schenectady YMCA announces the start of new karate, judo, and self-defense courses. So, all three meet at the downtown Y and are open to men and women 15 years of age and older. Karate starts December 10th at 7:30 p.m. Judo starts December 18th at 7:30 p.m. And the self-defense program will begin December 19th at 6:30 p.m. For further information, please call the Y at 374-9136.
Baby, I want you. Baby, I need you.
WPTR.
This is Rod Stewart's Rock and Roll, and don't forget Jim Buchanan's got much more of it at WPTR tonight at 6 o'clock.
Your love is fading.
On 1460 KIRL, that's America, horse with no name. Got 44 degrees, a lot of sunshine at 7:15 in the morning. Going to become cloudy today with thunder showers tonight and tomorrow. High today 63, low tonight 48, high tomorrow 70 degrees.
Wait to buy a car.
Cribs Sports City, 10,700 page at Warson.
Tonight is KIRL night at the drive-in. The driver of every car displaying a KIRL Mid-America bumper strip will be admitted free to the Plaza Drive-In.
KIRL, Gateway City Traffic.
This report brought to you by Missouri State Optical, conveniently located at 116 South Main Street in St. Charles.
Missouri State Optical in St. Charles, 116 South Main Street.
Highway 40 starting to slow in areas east of McKnight Road. Highway 70 at Lucas Hunt, at Jennings Station Road, at Goodfella with a lot of action. 55 at Bayless Union and Weber Road. The crowd has begun to gather on Poplar Street Bridge westbound. The action's getting quite thick and heavy, but normal on Broadway southbound, running through and moving south of 8 for Missouri State Optical, conveniently located in St. Charles. KIRL traffic.
It's gonna take some time this time.
KIRL, Gateway City Memory.
That was a former KIRL exclusive. Carole King wrote it, and the Carpenters sing it. It's gonna take some time. 7:21 in the morning with Jeff Douglas and George Harrison from 71. My Sweet Lord.
Hello again, everyone. This is Howard Cosell. Speaking of sports, Howard Cosell reporting.
Gateway City Music. KIRL, St. Charles.
Good morning. It's 7:28 in the Gateway City area. A Wednesday wake-up from 1460 KIRL, from 67 Gladys Knight and the Pips.
I bet you're wondering how I knew.
WIXO.
Sweet home Alabama road, but I'm coming home to. Yeah, yeah.
WIXO 10:03 with Jay Douglas and John Lennon's favorite early Beatles record.
I got something to say that might cause you pain. Oh, you can't do that.
WIXO 98 FM reminds you the Channel 12 Bid by Phone auction has something for everybody. And the fun begins November 1st. And the Stylistics.
Your arms around me. Let's put it all together.
WIXO gets you into Don Kirshner's rock concert this Friday night at 10:30 p.m. Now just stick your old TV set between your speakers. Dig on Ike and Tina Turner this week. How's that for some bad company?
Well, I'll take whatever I want. I can't get enough of your love.
WIXO, where Chicken Man fights crime and or evil every day. Good morning, it's 10:11, and this is Jay Douglas.
If I'm lying, I'll die.
Hey, Wolfman Jack, let me get this straight. Clearasil Regular Tinted blends easily with your skin. Clearasil Vanishing Formula works invisibly.
WIXO.
See us shake on the movie screen. Jimmy Dean.
Big John,
Jimmy Dean.
Big John.
Rock on. Rock on. Hey, rock on.
WIXO 98 FM. Where the next instant ripoff of the Eric Clapton 461 Ocean Boulevard album could happen in seconds. There's Paper Lace and The Night Chicago Died.
And it was a cop. The night Chicago died. The night Chicago died.
WIX. All right now, 20th caller at 254-9496 rips off the Eric Clapton album.
There she stood.
WIXO, ripped off by Don Regan of 28 Kingston. How about that, Don? Hey, watch it there, Rick. Don't put your mouth on the microphone. You might get a shock, man. What did I tell you? WIXO gets you into Don Kirshner's rock concert this Friday night at 10:30 p.m. Check it out, all right?
Gibson Audio's got your number. Gibson Audio in Metairie and in Tarrytown.
WIXO.
I honestly love you.
WIXO, 10:30 in the morning. This is Jay Douglas. How are you this morning? Kind of a nice one out there, isn't it? There's David Gates and bread, and I'd like to bake it with you.
Hey, have you ever tried? I really think that we could make it, girl.
WIXO's 24-hour music line is 254-9496. You got a song you want to hear? You call me up, let me know about it. I'll do my best to get it on.
Ain't it good?
WIXO, glad all over with the Dave Clark 5.
You say that you love him. Get down, get down.
WIXO, home of the Great White Winged Warrior, announcing the grand opening of the new Mescals, 4108 Veterans Boulevard. Meet your friends at the new Mescals, 4108 Veterans Boulevard.
WIXO.
start reeling and rocking and rolling in it, Chuck.
Sometimes I will, then again I think I won't.
WIXO 1049, this is Jay Douglas, and the question of the morning is, are these the Times or the Doobie Brothers?
You little trust maker, you're no heartbreaker.
WIXO, Jay Douglas and the hits of 74. Speaking of hits, it's Jim Stafford.
Name of this song is The Wildwood Flower. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Yep. WIXO gets you into Don Kirshner's rock concert Friday night at 10:30 p.m.
The best time is now.
Look for the real things like
Have a Coke and start looking up.
Well, by now, everyone has experienced the pleasures of a waterbed at one time or another. See how economical and enjoyable a waterbed can really be. At Waterbed Warehouse, number 6 West Bank Expressway.
WIXO. No matter what you are, I will always be with you. Doesn't matter what you do, girl, with you. Want you. Want you.
WIXO, taking care of the 24-hour music line at 254-9496. You get it in, I'll get it on. Paul Anka here already got it on.
You're having my baby. What a lovely way you said how much you love me. I'm having my baby.
WIXO, New Orleans.
I've heard people say that, oh, my darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby. Oh, baby.
WIXO, where the next instant ripoff for a pair of Coca-Cola beach pants could happen in seconds, is alive and kicking. Tighter, tighter, tighter. It's too tight.
You know I got to show you.
WIXO, where the great white-winged warrior fights crime and or evil. 3:30 today. Here's Wet Willie.
Well, you say you got the blues. Keep on
WIXO, where you can boogie with Jim White at 2 o'clock today. It's 11:11. This is Jay Douglas with Rod Stewart. Well, Maggie May, but Natalie Wood.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you.
The Odyssey House, they recycle junkies. For information, phone 821-9211. Problems with marriage, health, or money? VIA can help. Call 525-7131. WNOE environment, partly cloudy, thunder showers likely. The overnight low 74, the high today 90. I'm Art Scott for WNOE, a Governor James Hayno station.
WNOE.
And I'm Jay Douglas with more of the music New Orleans wants to hear. WNOE, 2:44 in the morning. Jay Douglas getting out a little early morning rock and roll from the Dwight Twilley Band. almost thought this should have been a pornographic movie instead of a record. This is Melissa Manchester on WNOE. WNOE, 2:50 in the morning. This is Jay Douglas reminding you an activities-oriented career education workshop for teachers working with vocational training is being offered through July 26th at Xavier University. And for more... Wait a minute. If you're a teacher working in vocational training, I want to know what it is you're teaching at this time of the morning. Anyway, for more information, call for... Oh, really? That's the world's oldest, right? For more information, call 486-7411, 486-7411. And if you've got an item of community interest, send it to WNOE, 529 Bienville Street, New Orleans, 70130, so we can tell all of Crescent City. Radio, WNOE, 2:53 in the morning. This is Jay Douglas reminding you the real WAP. Don Anthony makes music this afternoon at 12 noon. Here's Olivia Newton-John to sing.
In the corner of the bar,
Now, it's 2:57 in the morning. This is Jay Douglas with Free.
There she stood in the street. All right now. It's all right, it's all right. All right now. Yeah. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. Yeah, woo. All right now, baby, it's all right.
All right, if anyone should ask what radio station you listen to, you tell them WNOE, New Orleans. Morning is 3 o'clock, and I'm Jay Douglas. WNOE, 3:06 in the morning. This is Jay Douglas, taking care of the request line, 586-1060. Come on, call me up. We can be friends. Why can't we be friends? Oh, but I use the mouthwash. Good morning, it's 3:10. This is Jay Douglas, WNOE, and the environment partly cloudy through today with thundershowers likely. Overnight low about 74, high later today 90. Currently in the French Quarter of New Orleans, it's 79 degrees. WNOE with the Captain and Tennille. Love will keep us together, and a bucket of cold water will get us apart. WNOE getting out the rock and roll. 3:16 in the morning. This is Jay Douglas with Steely Dan. And if you've already done it this morning, go ahead and do it again. I haven't, so if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go back in the corner here and take care of it. I'll be back when the record's over. WNOE, where the winners are and the music is. Glenn Campbell and the Rhinestone Cowboy, 3:20.
I've been walking these streets so long, like the Rhinestone Cowboy.
WNOE. Hey, Rick, how'd you like to get into the drive-in movies free? Hey, make sure you got yourself a WNOE rear window sticker. This rock and roll hoochie coo. Watch it there, Rick. Don't put your mouth on the microphone, man. You might get a shock. I tell you. WNOE, 326 in the morning. This is Jay reminding you that the crew of Nefertari would like to announce their upcoming Las Vegas night, July 26th, at the Terrytown Lions Home, 1771 Stump Boulevard, 8 p.m. till 12 p.m., at which time auctioning and bidding will begin. The crew of Nefertari is a non-profit ladies' carnival organization on the West Bank. In their second year, they give fundraising projects throughout the year to finance their club and feel that the Las Vegas night will be one of their biggest. You go in there and pay $3 and they give you $3,000 worth of play money. So it's Las Vegas night coming up July 26th for the crew of Nefertari. And if you've got an item of community interest, send it to WNOE 529 Bienville Street, New Orleans 70130, so we can tell all the Crescent City.
WNOE.
WNOE, 3:30 in the morning. This is Jay with Van McCoy and The Hustle. WNOE, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
I should have known better with a girl like you. You love me too.
Deadly lightning strikes. That story is making news on WNOE. I'm Art Scott. WNOE environment, partly cloudy, thunder showers likely. The overnight low 74, the high today 90. I'm Art Scott for WNOE, a Governor James A. station.
WNOE.
And I'm Jay Douglas with more of the music New Orleans wants to hear. WNOE, 3:46 in the morning. This is Jay with Paul Anka and Odia Coates. And I believe there's nothing stronger than our love. Oh, yeah? You want to smell my T-shirt?
I believe there's nothing stronger than our love. I do believe it. I believe there's nothing stronger than our love. Baby, I believe it. I believe there's nothing
WNOE with more free nights at the drive-in movies coming up this summer. All it takes to get in free is a WNOE Rear Window sticker. You haven't gotten one yet? Stop by Luigi's Pizza and Spaghetti Warehouse or any Time Saver store. Pick one up and stick one on. This is Ray Stevens.
Look at me.
WNOE 351. This is Jay Douglas reminding you date classes will begin August 25th for secretarial, clerk, typist, key punch, accounting, and stenographic courses at the Jefferson Parish Vocational Technical School, 925 LaBar Road in Metairie. For more information, call 834-8740. That's 834-87... Wait a minute, 834-8740, all right? And if you've got an item of community interest, send it to WNOE 529 Bienville Street, New Orleans 70130, so we can tell all the Crescent City in our own bumbling way. WNOE, taking care of the 24-hour request line, 586-1060. Got something you want to hear? Call me up, let me know about it. We'll see if we can get it on. Here's the Bee Gees, 355, Jive Talkin'. N-O-E, Temptations.
Can turn the gray sky blue. Gotta get to see till I'm
If anyone should ask what radio station you listen to, you tell them WNOE, New Orleans. Morning, it's 4 o'clock, and I'm Jay Douglas. WNOE, getting out the rock and roll. 4:04 in the morning, this is Jay with James Taylor.
How sweet it is to be loved by you.
7 in the morning with Jay Douglas and New Orleans Environment, and I don't know why we bother reading this. It's the same every day. It's been like this since middle of April. Partly cloudy through today with thunder showers likely. Overnight low 74, high later today 90. And currently in the French Quarter of New Orleans, it's 80 degrees. WNOE, 410 in the morning. This is Jay, taking care of the request line, 586-1060. Got a song you want to hear? Don't have ESP, man. Call me up. Let me know what it is. WNOE, 414. This is Jay Douglas. Hey, brother. What did Black Cat say to the White Cat? Said, get back, honky cat.
When I look back, get back,
Oh, morning, beautiful. It's 419. This is Jay Douglas, cranking out the rock and roll. WNOE. There's Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. WNOE 421 with Jay Douglas and the Four Tops. Ain't no woman like the one I got. Kiss the ground she walks on. I just wish she wouldn't walk her dog quite so much.
Ain't no woman like the one I've got.
WNOE 424 in the morning. This is Jay reminding you that the New Orleans Police Department is sponsoring a meeting for residents of the Central City area to discuss area problems with police officers. If you reside between South Claiborne Avenue and St. Charles, attend the meeting. It's this Friday, July 25th, 7 p.m. at the YMCA, 2220 Dryad Street. And if you've got an item of community interest, send it to WNOE 529 Bienville Street, New Orleans, 70130, so we can tell all of Crescent City.
WNOE.
In the morning, it's Jay Douglas. Getting out the old rock and roll. Here's Pilot, and it's Magic on WNOE.
Ho, 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 it's magic.
WNOE 430 with Jay Douglas and the Association. And cherish is the word I use to describe a chair.
Cherish is the word I use to describe.
LSD tested at Tulane. That story is making news on WNOE. I'm Art Scott.